Hello, this is Palico Padge and welcome back to another episode of the Curious Expedition with mods. This time around we are playing with the character mod of John Rambo. I think it's how you say his name, Jean or Jean Rambo. John Rambo. And we are on expedition 2 of 6. We have taken on a water buffalo, but last episode it was pretty precise, to the point, boom, bish bash bosh. Out the window, all done, on to the next. That's how we saw that. We're moving on. We're like a steam train. We're steaming through Expedition 1 station. We're not even stopping, not even picking up those passengers. They are sat there thinking, why the hell is the John Rambo train going past when it should be picking me up? But no, we steam straight through that station. Expedition 2. This time around, we can go to either the mysterious Drylands, where there's a portal, which is interesting, or we can go to the Golden Desert, where there's a temple, which is interesting. My quibble is we have no people. And they are possibly going to have mummies in. I think the Dryland's probably better for us until we build up our actual trek party to the full amount it can carry. So we'll go over the mysterious Drylands this time around. After rising at the break of dawn, I hurried to the harbour. We had a little time before the ship would be ready, so I saw if there was anything I could do. A woman approached me with a request. She told me about her missing husband, a former adventurer who failed to return from his last expedition. She begged me to try and find him, and if he was still alive, escort him safely back into her arms. Okay, well, Beatrice Palizer. I'm going to remember your name, and we're going to see if you're the same lady that comes tomorrow. Come on, you. Beatrice Palizer. I nodded gratefully and promised to seek out her loved one. I was proud to see the tales of my previous expeditions had attracted quite some attention. I was approached by several capable persons that were to learn the truth of the stories surrounding my endeavours. Who did I want to recruit? So, we have Lorette Montagne, the cook. We have Shabana Azmi, the trader, who is superstitious. And we have Hayat Baba, the Bedouin, who is alright still. I'm very aware of not having very many good dice, so I'm probably going to go with Shabana, because I know when you upgrade you get a blue dice, which would be useful. So Shabana, we'll take the superstitious into account, but you'll be fine. We could certainly use a skilled dealer like Shabana Azmi in our number. At long last, our ship was primed to put out to sea. Right, well, we better go then. I don't think there's anything I can do here. No, we should buy some equipment. That's what we need to do. Not a good start. So we're going to take all the whiskey. Dynamite, we're okay. Torches are useful. We'll have all of you. Machetes, we've got a few. Not that fussed by them. A rope, pretty useful. And then just buy as many medic packs as we can, I guess. That'll do. Machetes, they'll stack. And then we can get rid of a few things next time around anyway. That's fine. I rejoiced as our vessel was primed to set sail. Well, setting sail it may do, because we're now going on to Expedition 2. Hurry up already. There we go. Alright, the open seas were glorious to sail upon, and I was somewhat sad when we finally reached the shore of our expedition area. I knew this place held something special for us. Yes. Death. Right, we shall upgrade our trader right away. Because why not? And let's get onto this hill, see what's going on. This is a 4-region map, so it's nothing too large. And that's the nice thing about Drylands. It's very open, so you get up on a hill, you can usually see a lot of things very quickly. So, we came across a stone formation that seemed to be man-made. There were inscriptions painted upon each rock. Perhaps they formed a manner of a map. Shabana Azmi seemed visibly upset at the idea of desecrating this spiritual site and warned us about incurring the wrath of the gods. Honestly, am I alright? What's his loyalty like? It's alright. Nothing major. Do I reveal the ruins just so I know where we're going? Yeah, why not? Yeah, you're upset, I know. Made sure to voice his concerns to me. I was not sure how long it would take for him to come to terms with my decision. Shabana Azmi was particularly upset with our decision to explore this place. He warned us that we had angered the gods of this land. Just the two. I wonder what's going on the other ones then. I'm guessing, looking at it, that's probably that top left region is fully locked off by mountains. I don't think we've got anything to worry about there. So I'm going to predict that the pyramid is going to be in that bottom left region. That will be my prediction. And we have a village. Right, so are they upset with us? No. This evening we reached a village. This group was apparently well armed and formidable warriors. The villagers observed us with curiosity as our trek arrived at their settlement. We were able to walk amidst their number freely as though there was nothing unusual about our arrival. The villagers seemed to be very happy about our appearance and welcomed us with open arms. Our reputation seemed to be very positive in this region. The natives observed us with caution. They were polite and offered to help our cause. Let's have a look, see what you got, see. Well, with our trader's discount, along with the tooth and the pelt, I would like... Do I want the flutes? They could come in useful. The jewels. Oh. And a few more rope. Seems good enough to me. I reached a deal with the villagers, and we should be able to stay over once without annoying them too much. As darkness fell, the natives lit a campfire and invited us to sit with them. One of the natives had been staring at us for a while and asked if we would spare one of our bottles of whiskey. Yeah, why not? We wanted to be polite and gave him one of our bottles of whiskey. The villager was seemingly happy as he took the bottle and consumed it over the course of the evening, becoming rather drunk in the process. Teaching alcoholism to the natives. That's what it's all about, colonialism in general. The night was quiet and peaceful. The next morning, I woke to face a crowd of natives. It seems my expressive yawning concerned them. An undercurrent of trust was reflected in the native mannerisms. They remained very polite and wanted to talk some more. Oh. No, we're good. Oh. And now we're being followed. That's alright. That's alright. We're pretty close to the boat. We're probably best just dropping off our stuff now. And then we can go back out. So to you. Storage. We'll get rid of you and you. And then we shall rest a little. It was a beautiful night and everyone seemed to be enjoying themselves. All this travelling led us to inherently know each other's perks, habits and foibles. We discussed our different childhoods, which rewarded me a greater appreciation of my team. Shabana Azmi told me about how he was attacked by a rabid pigeon when he was a child. Since then he had bore a deep distrust against them. Oh dear. It's conspiracy against the pigeons. After days of resting, we still enjoyed the fresh sea air of the ship. Nevertheless, I would not shake the feeling that the captain was becoming annoyed by our prolonged stay. Everyone on their feet, a new day awaits. Yes, yes. Alright, so, we still being followed? Move, Mr. Rambo, with your time to move on. 44 days? We can't wait that long until we start looting. It'll be forever. We approached a cave. The rocky moor led into the darkness of unknown depths. We required a torch to explore its secrets. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We arrived at a small opening in one of the walls that seemed to lead into another part of the cave. Only one person could fit into the opening, and we have no dice to cover that. So it's not even a possibility. Alright, so let's get up onto this hill. Have a look-see around. Yeah, so that's that region definitely written off, which works for us. Maybe even the bottom region might be written off as well. We've pretty much exhausted this one though, so nothing to worry about there. I think we're just going to have to incur the wrath of the natives at this point, because we're going to be heading down south regardless. A shrine towered above us. It looked as old as time itself. I can make out an entrance on an upper platform. We would have to climb up the exterior walls in order to reach it. The surface about the structure gave off heat. It was still possible to walk there, but the potential source of this heat was disconcerting. Well, that's what we got the rope for. Let's use it. We used the rope to safely heave ourselves up to the entrance. We had found a sacred altar room. We quietly looked around the majestic hall. We found a stone altar that was covered in ancient writings. God! I would not leave empty-handed. That was exactly what we came for. The moment we had tamed the treasure, the earth began to rumble, and we fled as fast as we could as the shrine collapsed before our very eyes and a volcano began to rise, spitting fire and oozing lava. Oh dear. Well. Well. How much to get around to there? I'm not comfortable going in that direction. I'd rather go in that direction. Away from the fires, if you would, please. Stop. No, we got to wave it. Carry on. I honestly thought that was us all burnt to a crisp then. Hey ho. Oh, we can attack the elephant herd if we feel particularly dangerous. We entered an odd-looking hut. This place smelled of old dank wood, with all kinds of dried herbs and other peculiar things hanging from the walls. A native shaman approached us with a wild-eyed stare as he chewed on some leaves. Let's see what he's got to offer first. As if time were moving slower for him, the shaman got out a big bag made of animal hide and presented his wares. Right, so no green mushrooms here. That's a shame. That is very much a shame. Okay, so let's go for a cleansing. How much is it going to cost us? Oh, not a lot. We can do that in rope. Nice. Do we want Tome of Water Drain? No. Creation. Effortless movement? No. World Creation? How much is that? Whoa! No. That's fine. The shaman quickly grabbed the offered goods and then asked who he should treat. The shaman began dancing around in a circle. He seemed to be in commune with the other side. After a short while, he calmed down and we helped Shabana Azmi to his feet. Nice. So, where to go from here? I suppose we should probably drink a little bit of alcohol to celebrate, you know. Oh, no, he's an alcoholic. Of course he is. Let's go to this hill here. We might be able to see a bit more. Right. Fine. It doesn't appear, or there doesn't appear to be a lot more in this one region we're in. We have a little cave there we can hit. That's nothing too terrible. Up onto the hill. Should open up the rest of this stuff. Oh. So let's drink a little bit more. How much to get to there? 10. Oh, a mission. That could be useful. We went through the gate and we were welcomed by an old missionary. He was visibly relieved to see new faces as he had been alone for quite a long time. Bless him. Got anything to trade, mate? Anything, old buddy? Old boy? Torch, machetes. How many machetes can we have? 7? That'll do. Just your storage room, please, sir. I want to get rid of you and you. I'll keep the rest. Let's get out of here. Right, so if we move to there, that's going to cost us less than it would be to go back up on the hill. And if we hit the shrine now, a shrine towered above us. Time had taken its toll on the structure. I could make out an entrance on the upper platform. We would have to climb up the exterior walls in order to reach it. The building was cold to the touch. There must be some scientific explanation for this phenomenon. I was glad we had brought enough rope. With it, we ascended the weather-torn wall without any problems. Before us lay some kind of ceremonial room. It was a truly awe-inspiring sight. Our steps echoed as we approached the sacred altar. More gold! This was not a day for hesitation. That was exactly what we came for. I began to shiver uncontrollably. It was cold all of a sudden. I could see my own breath crystallize in the air, and every breath was like tiny needles were being jammed into my nose and throat. Uh-oh. Right, so we couldn't hit that quite easily. 13. Yeah, why not? Onto the other side. From what I gather, the snow doesn't really affect you too much, so nothing to worry about, you know, majorly with this, but it's always good to be just verging on the hesitant. That's what we're looking for. Hesitant side. I came across a fascinating, more than 3 meter high rock idol. The uncannily crafted eyes seemed to stare at us. It was a disconcerting sight, and I desired to move on. I saw a few items by the statue, which must have been put there by people from a nearby village, presumably in an attempt to appease the gods. Oh, well, we've got lots of those. Let's take all of those. Right, so with us being where we are, and with not a lot of carry room anyway, let's eat the mushroom. Did it help at all? Oh, not really. So how much to get to there? 100% if we are going mad. What about now? Only 20? That's fine. We might have to cut this one short if that's the pyramid. Oh, it's not. Oh, billocks. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. A wandering tradesman had pitched up camp here. The colourfully dressed trader had a lot of useful goods on offer. Most of them seemed to be the remains of other failed expeditions. Wait! Wait. Ah, we can't upgrade you yet. What about... Oh, no, he's gone. Oh, bollocks. Okay. Well, we're on our owns now. We're on our owns. Alright, so the scale of the falls took my breath away. It was an awe-inspiring sight. The water was fresh and cool. Shit. I really should have stayed with the trader. There was a tense mood as we rested by the fireplace. Times were dark and Shabana Azmi was my only human companion. It was just a matter of time until we got into a pointless argument. I don't exactly recall how it started, but it involved an indecent account about the differences between the colonies and my chance of survival. We did not speak for the rest of the day. Don't talk about my colonies, friend. We're going to have to rest once more, aren't we? Yeah, let's do it once more. Yeah, it was fresh and cool. Sound of drums, blah, blah, blah. How the hell do we get across there? Is that far left question mark? Yeah, we're good. Right, so... we're going to have to take on the tiger, aren't we? No, that's not fair. I pressed cancel before we're even close to the tiger. But you take... That's fine. That's fine. If you want to take out the dog, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. Equal opportunities, animal owner, me. What be you? Stable shot? For 3? That's not very good. I mean, I'll take it. Better than kicking the nuts, that's for sure. I'm going to hold on for the dynamite just for 1 second. I want to see how much we knock off this guy. Double attack. So what? It's 5. I'm going to throw a dynamite in there. We're going to take a little bit of group damage, but at least it kills the tiger. And value of 20 compared to those with a value of 5. I might drop the flutes here. I'll tell you what, let's take it all for a second. Is there anything near us? No. Right, so let's scrap the meat, scrap the flutes. Oh. Without access to medical equipment, it was nearly impossible to prevent an injury from becoming infected. Shabana Azmi's wound had begun to fester and secrete an astonishing degree of pus. Nice. We better heal you up straight away then. Am I ill as well? What's wrong with me? 13 out of 15. Reka? You're not doing good. You can have a medikit. And let's explore. We made an unusual discovery. We found the remains of an old boat. It remained a mystery to me how it could have ended up in this place. It must have been here for more than 100 years. I attempted to discover the name. HMS Terror. I was certain there were riches to be found here. I instructed the people to form small teams and investigate the surroundings. Oh. My. Lots and lots. Lots and lots. Right. Oh, and there's a portal. I mean, where's this abandoned camp? There's not a lot left of this region at all. We've got the portal, but other than that, it's not looking the best at all. Let's get rid of the tiger pelt. We'll head back to the waterfall, fill up on the old salinity juice. So rest. Oh dear. While sitting around the campfire, we heard what sounded like a fight coming from nearby. A young native was striving to fend off a ferocious animal. He may join us. We're gonna help him. Oh, he's sexist. That's all right. Yeah, that's all right. We've got a bit of a sausage party going on here anyway, so that's fine by me. Right, so I'll take you and you. Stopping shot. No. We won't take you. Hold on to you and you. Roll again. Are you giving me anything good? No, you're not. Oh, here we go. Right, so stable shot of 3. Oh my god. 6. I'm gonna have to damage ourselves again. Jeez. Yeah, take it all. Right, so we got Sajat. That's great. Oh, hang on. Or have we? Oh no, we're good. We're good. That was the end of us resting. Right. Let's upgrade Shabana. Because we're not sure if this guy's going to stay around. Right, so we can get around. That is good. Who's infected? Tell me. Shabana is again. He's not that strong, really, is he? You know, he's not very hardy. Not very hardy at all. But hey ho, let's see what this is. This is going to be the pyramid now, no doubt. Oh, it's not. It's the camp. Excellent, excellent. We entered an old campsite. To our surprise, it was not vacant. Someone had survived here for a seemingly very long time. He introduced himself as Josiah Cornelius and told of how his team had perished against the challenging, stranding him out here alone. That was terrible. Told of how his team had perished against the challenge, stranding him out here alone. I knew this was the missing husband we had been asked to return home. I told him about his wife and that we would accompany him home. He broke down in tears, but seemed to regain his posture shortly after. I assured him that henceforth everything would be fine and told my team to pack up and prepare to leave. No goodies? Nothing at all? Okay, well, back here then. We'll go and rest. So, explore, rest day. Oh. This night we had a supernatural occurrence. The ghost of dead natives materialised in front of us. They mourned about their deaths caused by unnatural monsters that were breeding in a nearby cave. If we would kill the monsters, they promised that we would find a worthwhile magical reward on their corpses. Oh, where are you? We accepted the plea and vowed to hunt down the killers. They seemed grateful and told us about the location of a cave. Afterwards, they disappeared into the night whence they came. Oh, that's all right. We'll be heading in that direction soon enough. Soon enough. Is that it? Okay, we'll rest again. Oh, we got some raw meat. Awesome. Jack explored the vicinity of our camp. He came back some hours later with an arrogant smirk on his face. In his hands, he held the bloody meat from some poor animal. I was unable to tell which animal the meat was from, but it was probably better to plead ignorance. Yes. And that's sanity right back up. So we'll leave now. Go to the portal. See what we can get. There's the pyramid. Hey ho. A marvellous gate towered above us. A light swirling at its centre seemed to form some manner of a portal. Oh, let's enter that portal, by Jove. Without a second thought, we marched through the gate. A moment later, we emerged out into a strange landscape. Very open. Very open. How much is this going to cost us? I think that we're just going to die via lack of sanity here. Oh. This evening we reached a village. We entered the strange encampment of a peculiar race of large lizard people. I could smell they had just prepared food. The villagers kindly beckoned us over and offered some of their freshly cooked food. Nice! We were guided into the village by a crowd of cheering kids. Our reputation seemed to be very positive in this region. The villagers observed us with intrigue. They were kind and offered to help our cause. Let's have a look, see what you got. With us trading, and for the meat, I just want to take as much sanity stuff as we can, on top of the jewels, no less. So, all the berries, and a tooth. Rather than the cocoa leaf. Or 2 cocoa leaves. 2 cocoa leaves wins it, I think. Do we want to get rid of the tiger pelt? I mean, it's worth a bit. It's worth 2 teeth. I think that's worth it. I settled on the trade with the villagers. We're going to skedaddle right out of here as soon as we can. Over to the next one. We haven't got a lot of time to be messing about here. I surveyed the curious, more than 3 metre high rock idol. The ghastly visage seemed to stare at us. Its presence made me uncomfortable and I decided to move on. I saw a few items by the statue. What have you got? Enough of the jibber jabber. What have you got? That'll do. So, who doesn't like us right now? We are sort of midway with Shabana. I think we should probably bring him back on our sides and free up a space, more importantly. So we'll give that to Shabana. As an impromptu ceremony, I presented the trinket to Shabana as me. Subsequently, we looked deeply into each other's eyes and shook hands as I emphasised the importance of his contribution to this expedition. He was deeply moved by my act. That's guy love for you. Decreased loyalty? Alright, whatever. Oh. Yeah, as much as it pains me to say, we're going to have to rest here. Our trek ceased at natural hot water springs. The water tasted salty, very likely from geothermal groundwater. We decided it would be a good idea to stay here to catch our breath. Our morale was low as we sat by the campfire. Times were dark and Sijat was my only human help. What? It was just a matter of time until we got into a pointless argument. I don't exactly recall how it started, but it involved a blunt account about the differences between my lacking forethought and my father. We did not speak for the rest of the day. That's pretty harsh. Don't go dissing my dad. Don't go dissing my dad. You got a bone for your nose. What have you got to say? Everyone enjoyed the sojourn. The water sparkled in the sunlight and as we prepared to leave. Bathing in the hot springs had astoundingly healed our wounds. Once again then. Right, the mood was buoyant as I ordered wood to be gathered for a fire. I could not help but feel lonely. What I would give to feel my heart aflutter again. To calm my desires, I logged my latest botanic discoveries. Sijat, Josiah, Cornelius were sharing their bed this night again. Oh, right, the cannibal. I could hear sighs from them. I loudly complained about their nearby animals being very agitated tonight. It was only the decent thing to do, really. Sighs, eh? At least it wasn't groans, I guess. Never good to hear anybody making nookie next to you in a sleeping bag. It's, you know, far too personal. Or impersonal. Everyone enjoying the sojourn? Yeah, bloody blah. We're going to have to rest again. I noticed Shabana as me, observing me with a smile on his face. Oh, he wants to share a sleeping bag, I feel. And with that, we are done. I don't think we're going to make it here, but we'll see. No. Alright, well, back out the portal. Still nowhere close to the angry army. One for a better word. We'll try and get close to the... Are they with us? No, they're staying away from us. How about the hyenas? Let's attack... Oh, a hyena. That's fine. We shall deal with him promptly. You... Oh, not you. Actually, you and you. That should be enough. Yes. And we're going to carry on, I think. 59. Alright, so let's create some space. So we're going to eat the cooked animal meat. We're going to drop the raw meat. Eat the berries. 74. That's pretty close. So let's explore the cave. We located a cave. Its opening led into darkness of unknown depths. We required a torch to explore its secrets. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We arrived at a small cavern strewn with the remains of what seemed to be a failed expedition. The rotten remains of what must have been a French explorer. All the bones we found had been cracked open and it seemed sucked empty of marrow. To our surprise, one of the rotten crates still held some valuable equipment. Okay, that's fine. But where's my magical equipment? That was the cave which got lit up. Was it not? I feel like we've been shafted there. Lured into the corner to be beaten down by the natives. Oh, come on. Alright, do your worst. Right. Right. What are we going to do? That's the question. Well, we got the dynamite, worst case scenario. We've got 8 health, 6 health. So we only really need to take 2 health off someone to kill them all. We can afford to take the hit. That doesn't work. I mean, I can just kill them outright now if I wanted to. I figure we'll give them a go, though. We'll give them a fighting chance. Oh. Spunky. Right, well, that gets rid of that shield. We'll take you and you on. Roll again. That was a terrible roll. We will take the taunt, though. That's you dead. And we'll spank you on the bottom. Oh, kick the dog. Don't kick the dog. What's the dog done to you? Savages, I tell you. Savages. Oh, what you got? Oh, gold. Nice. Well, we'll take it all. So, what is going to go off? 2 slots overburdened. We'll get rid of the mushroom, I guess, and the hyena pelt. I think everything else is worth holding on to at this point. And take me home. I'm done. The exotic landscape complemented the extraordinary golden pyramid. The sweet smell of achievement. After all this hardship, extraordinary pride overcame me. I knew that my name, John Rambo, would be respected within the community of intrepid adventurers. I'm sure it is. So, where did we finish? New world bonus. Where did we finish? 5th. Yeah. Alright. Well, it was a long one. I get some of the alcohol from here. Hicks. Right, so we have the climber, the waterproof, or the Arctic explorer. Well, I think climber's probably the most useful there. The other two are a bit more sort of scenario based. Where's climber? There's always hills. There's always hills. Huzzah. So, Mr. Huizinga, straight out in front again. Wow, even Garvey took us for a second. So we're in 3rd before handing anything over. But only by 5 points. Okay, so... Again, it's another 180 odd, isn't it? That's not good. Right, so we're going to sell the jewels. We're going to gift the gold there. Do we keep the teeth? The teeth aren't worth a lot, are they? We'll keep all the teeth. Are these both worth 70? No. 840. So we're going to go over anyway. So let's... We're not doing too bad for goods though, are we? And we're going to get some money anyway for returning the guy back. So we'll gift it all. Why not? So we are well ahead again. Well ahead. It was finishing last which scuppered us there. But positioning doesn't tend to matter so much when you get past the 3rd expedition. But those extra points at the start does help. Usually. But there we go. That's expedition 2 of 6. Next time around, it looks like we've got 3 to choose from. We have the opulent desert. We have the magnificent desert. Or we have the strange Arctic. Strange indeed. But we shall check these out on the next episode. So thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.